is 23 days away and I started to panic because I don't have a costume yet. So maybe that's you. Thanksgiving 50 days away and Christmas 78 days away. All right, a sunrise this morning is going to happen at 6:53. The sun setting at 6:27. So little by little, we're losing daylight. Today, we're at 11 hours, 34 minutes. Let's make the best of it. This morning, we need to grab a sweater. Temperatures are in the 50s for the valleys, the Inland Empire, the deserts. Big Bear right at that freezing mark, 32 degrees. Now, the coast, temperatures are in the 60s, so it's a nice fresh start with gloomy skies, but we will get to the sunshine. And during the afternoon, highs are expected to be seasonal. So not a whole lot of change from what we've been experiencing the past few days. We'll have 70s for Orange County, the downtown area over into the South Bay, 80s over the valleys. And in the Inland Empire, temperatures here will be in the mid to upper 80s, some spots flirting with 90 degrees. 80s in the deserts where the winds will become breezy this afternoon, and over in Big Bear, 70 degrees. Looking at Hurricane Priscilla, this system has been moving very slowly over the past few days, and its movement continues towards the northwest, a Category 2. So it's staying strong in those warm waters out there, but it is moving towards the north, and as it does that, it's going to weaken, bumping into some colder water. Eventually, it'll turn towards the northwest, but we are going to be tapping into some of that moisture starting tomorrow. Today, you don't need that umbrella, but watch what happens tomorrow. Not much of a marine layer because we're going to start to see some high clouds move into the picture. Tomorrow morning, there's a chance for some light showers in areas near the deserts and also the Inland Empire. Then watch what happens during the day. We'll start to see that moisture pull in from the south and become even stronger. Scattered showers across the area, but the places that are the most favorable of seeing any kind of accumulation will be the mountains, the deserts, and also the Inland Empire. Here we are tomorrow at 11 a.m., a chance for some of those stronger storms in the Inland Empire. And then during the afternoon for the commute, could see some scattered storms around LA County as well. As we head into the evening, you'll notice that the activity diminishes, but it continues in the mountains and deserts. And Friday, we'll still see a possibility for some showers and some storms, but it will be lower over LA County, Orange County, and pretty much to the west of our region. We will have that higher chance out towards the east. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast where you see today is dry, but tomorrow is the day to watch when we could have the higher chance for rain. The chance for rain starts to go down on Friday, and then over the weekend, the weather is drier and cooler with temperatures in the 70s. The forecast for the valleys and Inland Empire is going to be in the 80s today. The IE could get to 90 degrees in a few spots. Thursday, keep an eye to the sky. Friday, the chance for rain lowers. Over the weekend, you see the numbers in the low 80s. Now in the deserts, breezy this afternoon, but stormy Thursday and Friday. It's not going to be widespread or consistent. It will be scattered. And here we are looking at the weather at the mountains where we could see some of the stronger storms develop tomorrow and Friday. That's your forecast, everyone. Now a check at the drive. Hey, Robin.
Hey there. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to check in on the drive through the OC. We're off to a fantastic start. The 5, the 57, the 22. Nice, light and quiet. So you're good to go. The drive coming out of the Inland Empire is off to a great start as well. It's going to start picking up soon because these folks have a long commute, right? They come from San Bernardino, Colton. They come as far as Riverside and beyond. Right now, the 210, the 10, the 60, all checking in trouble-free. We're also checking the drive to LAX. 16 minutes for that connection to the airport. Great news if you're catching a flight. The 91 is good. 15 minutes there between the 5 and the 110. And the 405 rolling north. Quick trip out of Los Alamitos all the way up to Culver City at 26 minutes. Earlier, I mentioned the Dodgers game. Also want to remind you that we have a concert tonight at the Kia Forum. Dua Lipa, Radical Optimism Tour. I like the name of that tour, Radical Optimism. Show starts at 7:30. That means busy concert traffic all throughout the area. You'll feel the pressure on the 405, the 105, and the 110 as folks head over to enjoy the concert. So be prepared for that company. Stay with us. Today in LA returns after the break.
A deadly dispute rattling neighbors in the Pomona Valley.
So this all happened right outside of an elementary school. Today in LA is live with the investigation that started as a kidnapping.
First it was... Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 8th, as we take a live look outside from Toluca Lake.
That kind of looks like a Bob Ross painting, right? It's really pretty out there. So glad you're here with us. I'm Lynette Romero along with Valles. Thank you for hanging out with us.
I know,
It's been a fun week.
ladies. I know Adrian's in Hawaii, enjoying some time off, and
He'll
I
be
love
back
when
next
I get
week.
to hang out with you
Yeah,
guys.
it's been
always
really fun, really
Good
fun.
vibes and great weather, Belen.
Yes, fantastic weather. Things have been quiet so far, but by the end of the week, it's going to get a little bumpy. Buenos dias.
Buenos
All
dias.
right, let me walk you through what's happening. For the past few days, I've been keeping a close eye on Hurricane Priscilla. It's still a Category 2 like yesterday, and it's moving very slowly right now. It's to the southwest of Baja California. Possibly our friends over in Cabo San Lucas are getting some strong winds and also some rain. Now, this system is expected to bring us a chance for rain Thursday and Friday. It is going to be weakening as it moves up towards the north and not expected to come the way you see it right now. We're going to get the remnants of it. Some of that moisture is going to be pulled into our area. But today, we're going to start off with early clouds, fog, gradually getting to that sunshine and warm temperatures away from the coast. But we're not there yet. This morning, you need a sweater. We've got numbers in the 50s and low 60s. Definitely feeling like October. Big Bear right at that freezing mark where we're starting to break out the puffy jackets. You may need it this morning. A gloomy view over the downtown area. The skyline will slowly turn sunny. Highs today similar to where we've been in the 70s. The Inland Empire and the Valles will be warm in the 80s. A spot that could come close to 90 degrees in the Inland Empire, the desert's 87, and the mountains 69. I'll be back to walk you through your Wednesday and look ahead to that chance for rain. Right now, what's happening out there, Robin?
We are checking in on a trouble spot along the 101 North, right around Laurel Canyon. Street Vision pulling up to the scene. This is where we have reports of a vehicle on fire on the shoulder. I don't see any smoke. Looks like everything is under control. At least it's on the shoulder, but you do see CHP on scene there. Traffic is moving well, passing that Laurel Canyon exit, but just watch out for that activity as you work your way north. Heading in the opposite direction, we're doing fine. So both sides of the 101 looking good. The 118 wide open between Chatsworth and Sylmar. And then no big problems for that connection on the 405, especially if you're heading to LAX. We're under 25 minutes for your southbound connection. Coming out of Sylmar, heading down to the 105 split and on through Inglewood. You're good to go. More drive times coming up. Lynette, back to you.
Robin, thank you so much. Well, new
Or he gets whatever he wants.
what a cute name
right?
for a dog.
I mean, they're just God's gift to us, you know.
They are.
Those animals.
Man's best friend for a reason. I know
And
many
grandma's best friend.
There you
Yeah.
go. I was about to say many of our viewers might not be aware or familiar with this sitcom Lassie, right? That talked about the dog. That
Yes,
it was
for
like, what do you
sure.
want, Lassie? And Lassie was so smart and saved the day. So Eeyore saved the day and the grandma. So all right, let's talk about the forecast. A nice morning to head out with your dogs for walks, bike rides, whatever you want to do. It is nice and fresh. You need a sweater. The view from the downtown area, 63 degrees. Visibility doing okay, but we do have some patchy fog out there. So this morning before you leave the house, I would bring a sweater because some spots are in the 50s, like the Valleys, the Inland Empire, the deserts, and our friends in Big Bear are waking up to numbers that are right at that freezing mark. Let's step into the afternoon hours. Here are the high temperatures for today. Upper 80s in the deserts. Temperatures in the mountains are going to be in the 60s and 70s. This is the Inland Empire. Some spots flirting with 90 degrees. So it's going to be a hot one out there for October. Over in Orange County, temperatures inland, upper 70s. Skies gradually clearing. Ventura County has 60s at the coast, 70s inland. And once you get to the San Fernando Valley, temperatures in the 80s, 87 in Santa Clarita. And here's your day in LA. It's feeling seasonal in LA, 78. A little warmer near the foothills, temperatures in the 80s. Now let's talk about this tropical moisture. It's moving into the picture starting tomorrow, continuing through Friday. What we're going to see is scattered showers. Not everybody's going to see it, so it's going to be hit or miss and a chance for some isolated thunderstorms. The spots where we have the best chances of seeing anything are going to be in the Inland Empire, the mountains, and places out east. Most areas, if you see anything, it's going to be light rain, but the mountains and foothills could get some stronger storms. So here we are starting your futurecast, your weather model tomorrow morning, where we could have some light showers in the Inland Empire. Look at 7 a.m. and I'm seeing some light activity in that area. Now, as we get closer to noon, we'll have some stronger storms developing in the San Bernardino Mountains and even in the high desert. Here we are around 3 p.m. tomorrow. If you're picking up the kids from school, Around that time, we may have a few scattered storms around the area. Tomorrow around 5 p.m., we'll have high cloud cover, a few of those storms in the mountains and deserts. And then we get to Friday, and then notice how the activity really winds down. We will continue to see a chance, but mostly in the mountains and in the deserts, while everywhere else stays mostly dry. So tomorrow is the day to watch, where we could see some of those scattered showers, hit or miss, and some of them becoming strong, especially in the mountains and deserts. And then that chance goes down on Friday for most of us, but it continues in the mountains and deserts. Temperature-wise, your 7-day forecast shows the numbers slowly going up through Friday. Then over the weekend, drier and cooler conditions in the 70s. The forecast for the Valles, the Inland Empire, will be warm this afternoon. We're going to hang on to those temperatures through the rest of the week, and we're going to throw in that chance for showers, isolated thunderstorms, especially Thursday, possibly Friday. But over the weekend, it does cool off with numbers in the 80s, and it dries out as well. The deserts will have that chance for storms as well Thursday and Friday. And here's a forecast for the mountains. 69 today. Temperatures coming down through the rest of the weekend into the weekend, but it's Thursday and Friday that stick out, where we have to keep an eye to the sky. That's your forecast, everyone. Now let's check in on the drive. Hey, Robin.
Hey, the drive is looking good, coming away from Sylmar through the Newhall Pass, continuing up towards Santa Clarita. As we check in with Street Vision, we're doing fine for both directions of the 5 north and south. The 405 looks good, coming away from the 5 split. The 14 is picking up, but it's not bad. Just know that your commute traffic is filling in. You'll have some friends out there with you. 42 minutes right now from Palmdale off to the Newhall Pass, and under 25 minutes for the 405 south to make it down to LAX. Picking up in some other spots as well. But once again, no big problems here for the 210 leaving San Bernardino. We're at 32 minutes and growing to connect to Glendora. The 60, 32 minutes from Riverside heading over toward Diamond Bar. So these numbers are looking good, but they will not last. Traffic will continue to pick up, and the higher the numbers will be. So leave early. We'll check more coming up in a little bit. Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Robin. Same feature.
Right now at 5:30, home alone during a break-in.
That's what happened to one person on the west side as several people broke into $1 million home. Today in LA is live with the investigation and the troubling trend for neighbors there.
And then